Hi guys, Psychic here, and welcome back to another episode of Antimatter Chemistry with me. Hello, I know it's been a bit. I have very little idea of what I was doing, but I think we were doing some stuff with the, I know what it looks like. I forgot what it's called. That thing. We were working on, what mod is this? Steep Mob Evolution. So, where we left off, I think we finally set up these machines, but I had them in here. But we were setting them up and letting some things run. We got the data modules. I went ahead and did all of those off camera, collecting those, and I was able to get all of the pristine matter, so I let some things run. Have them all in here. But I did move some stuff around, so as you can see, I've kind of started setting up a AE2 little computer thingy. But I don't have it hooked up entirely because we still don't have, like, very steady power, making. So I didn't want to have this running because even if there's nothing in it, it still takes a power if it's all hooked up. So I have the stuff in my inventory, but I'm just not going to hook it up quite yet. So what I want us to do is, first of all, I'm going to claim everything here. Because why wouldn't I? Claim it all. I know there's a button to do this, but this is the way I wanted to do it. Okay. So we got a lot of those. The next step would be going towards making an end cake, but I'm going to kind of backtrack a little bit. Because one, I want to make the loot fabricator. Let's open these. Did that only give me dimlets? It did. Put all this in here. I do apologize if you can hear my dog. He chose the best time to start barking. Anyway, I'll just put all that in there for now. Want to backtrack? I want to do the loot fabricator, because this is going to be good for us. Now, I've already gotten all the parts for it, I believe. So all it does is a suit-covered machine casing, which I think we've made one of these before when we did the simulation chamber, so y'all know how that is. I got some dandelion yellow, because I believe I just had some dandelions sitting in here. I did it somehow. How did I do it? Did I make lead iodine? Iodine and lead? Iodine? Yeah, that's probably what I did, because I have both of those. So, but I was able to get the yellow. So this is actually just really easy to go ahead and throw together. Loot fabricator. And that gives us another loot crate. Boop. And more dimlets, because I totally need those. I've never used a dimlet in my life. I don't know what it's for. And I'm not about to start now, so... I rewired a couple things. So first of all, my wiring down here makes a lot more sense. I actually made a trapdoor here. So I've got all of my wires, and they're going straight here, and this is going back up to, like, our normal stuff that we've had before for the alchemistry stuff. And then also the AE2 is going to be up there too, and then I have it going straight back over here, and this is hooking up to our energy cells and what's creating power and all that. So, and I'm not worried about it being too lit up down here because we don't have monsters that spawn naturally. But that's now a little bit more straightforward there. So, everything's in here. I made some more energy cells because I figured we need more than the one, so I made 4 more. And I put both of our simulation chambers in here. I went ahead and put the furnace generators in here because it's kind of easy for us to get wood, so we can kind of do that, or coal. But I also made another petrified fuel generator because this makes a lot more energy than what those do. Our only issue that we have is it does require pyrotheum. And we've been making pyrotheum before. It's possible, but we needed a lot more blaze powder and sulfur, which sulfur's pretty easy for us, but we can also get that from a loot fabricator. Because with this pristine blaze matter, which is one of the data modules that we got, we can make both blaze rods and sulfur pretty easily. So I wanted to do that because as soon as we do that, it's lit up. As soon as we do that, it'll be a lot easier for us to make power. Because the only other thing that we would need is redstone. And redstone for us isn't that big of an issue. That's really easy to mine. And I can make it with witch matter, but I don't have that. But that's fine. It's really easy to mine, so I'm not too worried about that one. So let's go ahead. Now, I do believe for the cake... Do I want to use... So the cake requires 4, so I can steal one of these at least. Because I do have some sulfur left over, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. And then grab some redstone, a little bit more redstone than that. Oop, probably not that much, but that's fine. And then I should theoretically just be able to throw this in there, choose what I want. Not enough energy for crafting. Oh, because the way that this works, I did it weird. Give me that. Give me this. Power enters from the bottom. So I'll have to put something here, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that gives us all the blaze rods. Now, crafting gives us 2, pulverizer will give us 4. So we're going to definitely put it in the pulverizer. Because I won't have to use as much then. And then we'll be able to get our stuff. So we'll finally be able to get, like, a ton of power. Because I want to say throwing pyrotheum dust into here, I don't think it'll use it if the energy is full. Theoretically. So I'm hoping it doesn't, like, waste anything. But we're going to make 2 pyrotheum at a time. I'm getting 4 blaze powder per rod. Sulfur I can get, like, everything's gonna be pretty easy, so I'm hoping, like, I can just kind of throw a stack in each of those. I could probably auto-input from a chest above as well, somehow. Maybe. And as long as I just remember to go by, and I'm sure I can auto-craft stuff too, but look at that. We already got 36. So let's go ahead and make some of this. And we'll get our energy going. There we go. So these will continue filling up. This is going to hold a lot of power too. So that'll go. And I can always make more of these energy cells as well. So these aren't going to be filling because it's got less priority, I guess. They'll start eventually. So yay! That's all taken care of. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do, and this will just be kind of a good test for us, I'm going to go ahead and set this up. We're going to need higher energy cells. This only holds 63 types anyway. But I can kind of, sort of, because here's the thing. Am I making more energy than I'm losing? That's... Yes, I am, by a long shot. Okay. So yeah, as long as we're able... Now, that's down to 16. I think I only had 30-something in there. I'm interested to see, too, because this will technically always be going because I'll have the ME system set up, but... It says the burning times. Like, this is my question, is, like, does the burning time still go down even if the RF is full? Because it's counting down, but I have plenty of room for the RF, so it's not... I don't know. We'll kind of touch and go with that one, so... I won't put anything in there yet, but I just kind of want to see how long it takes for things to drain, so... Because now this is all down. I can actually craft this like this. And do it that way. This here and this here. Okay. So, that's all taken care of. This stuff is really easy. Now, the only thing that I want to do now is because if we're going to have an ME terminal, I want to be able to access this stuff as well, because I like it on the wall. I don't actually want it in there, because I do want to keep... Because some of this I have a lot of, like... iron. I have a lot of iron for some reason, so I'm just, like, looking through it, and I'm like, I don't have a stack of most of this stuff. Anyway, I think it'll just save space, because there's a lot of these anyway, and the way that this system works is I think each of these, like, you can get more bytes, but you can't increase the number of types it holds. So we want, like, so it'll only hold 63 types. There's more than 63 elements. So, like, this alone would probably take up either 2, 2.5, 3, I don't know the exact math, of these storage cells, and I would rather not have to do that. So, I think it is called a storage bus, question mark. And all I need is a piston and an ME interface, and 2 types of pistons. So, I think this will be pretty straightforward for us. I'm hoping so. If it's not, I'll be sad. And I don't want to be sad. So, I'm going to need wood, I'm going to need cobblestone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to need iron and redstone. Right? Is that it? Is that everything? I can craft in here now. Crafting takes up energy too, right? Pretty sure. But that's okay. See, look at that. Aha! And then one of them is a sticky piston, so I do need slime. Do I own... I don't. How do I get... I can use tar, rosin, or slime. Can I craft... sucrose and protein? Well, I think I've got protein. I've got exactly 2 protein. Do I have any sucrose? Sucrose, I do. Perfect. Yep. Yay! Slime ball. Okay. Okay. Alright, and now I need an ME interface, which is going to be iron, glass, and the annihilation core and a formation core. And the thing is these you're supposed to craft to do the whole system of blah blah blah. I got them through loot crates, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. If I don't need to, I'm not going to. 2 things of glass, and then I should have, yep, boop boop. To make one of these. And that's an advancement. I thought I did a different thing. Okay. So, I believe, which my likelihood of being wrong is pretty high. Now, the only thing I haven't figured out, does it have to be connected to the ME drive, or can I have it connected to this energy cell? The reason I'm asking is because I kind of want to keep everything underground if possible. And I kind of made a hole. Or a problem. I forgot you were there. Anyway. Energy acceptor. So, like, is this a thing I can do? I'm gonna run out. How do I make you? How do I get more of you? I want to do it this way. I need flux crystals and quartz fiber. Did I ever make... Drop 1 charged Certus and there is a puddle next to another when we receive 2 flux crystals. Charged Certus quartz. Okay. I guess I've been getting these out of just this quest. I don't know. I'm 1 short. This is sad. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these because I just need it for the recipe. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. So to make one of these, I need flux crystals. To make fuel, I need nether quartz redstone. So that's easy. Redstone. Nether quartz. And then it said charged. Got charged Certus quartz. Yay, I don't have to do anything too fancy. Now, is this used for anything else before I just use all of it? Might just do half of this. So I'm not going to need that much. And I don't want to waste anything. So it says just throw it in a pool of water, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm sure these advancements are freaking out because I'm doing everything out of order. And then I need quartz fiber, which is crushed quartz and glass. Crushed quartz. I think I can use this glass as well. Now, how do I get crushed nether quartz? Can I do it in a pulverizer? It says I can. Let's go! I know I just made a bunch of flux crystals to only probably do this recipe once, but you know. Yabba-da. This. I need this. And then I need this. Okay, cool. Does this work? Aha! It does. And I can pull and put back, and I believe... Yes. I made sure Well, because I put it back there, it's going to be like that. I made sure I locked everything in here. So that way, when I pull it out, it'll still go to its spot. Cool. So I just have to make sure that I keep putting these through this and don't put it through here, because if I put it through here, it's going to want to put it into the storage cell. Okay. I am following. Okay. Yay! That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna just let this run. I'm not gonna worry so much about sending stuff over. Now, although the energy cells look full, are you still eating it? You're not. So you won't start... Well, what about this one? So this one, it's not eating it at all. This one is. But those seconds are lasting a lot longer. So yeah, that's what it is. It's not going to eat the dust unless it needs the power. So this'll be good for us. I'm happy. Okay. We did it. Now what? So what I could do is just have more of this, because I think I put everything in here. Yeah. Because I have everything set to advanced, and the zombie is superior. Because I also forgot that when you have it running in the other thing, not the loot one, the simulation chamber, it levels up on its own. It just doesn't, it's not as good. I think it does it a point each thing instead of, because this is data per modules 10. I think when you do it through the thing, it literally just does 1. So, but it can advance, and I think we'll be fine. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and just have this run, because we're gonna always need more of this anyway. There we go. Yes, it's 74 out of 300. I think it'll only go up once. Assessing threat level, engaging enemy, pristine, perceivement failed. Of course it is. So that says 74, 75. Yeah, so this will just do one at a time, but that's okay. And then I don't need this deep learner on me anymore. Cool. So the next step, now that we kind of have everything else figured out, and the only thing I'm going to be doing with this is probably get higher ME drives, but with the loot crates I've been getting... I got up to a 16k storage component. I can go higher. I'm just going to have to start really getting into AE2 at that point, but that's fine. I'm not complaining about that by any means. And then we can kind of just start shifting things over into there, so that way I'm not scrambling for everything like I am now. So, ooh, I should probably keep this as an external, but have one of those, whatchamacallits. Do I have an extra? Oak trim. Excuse me. I could do it for all of it, really. Boop. Boop, boop. So did that connect? Yes, it did. Cracked limestone. White antimatter. Yay! Silicon. Cool. And then the rest, I forgot I had eggs. And then all of this, I don't think I need to have it as external. A lot of these I have a lot of, but if I really wanted to, I can break them down. Because, like, that one's just calcium and then carbonate. Carbonate, I can make oxide carbon, yeah. So, I have options with that. The rest of this, I can put away. I can't put that away, I don't have room. Well, it's going in here then. Yee! Okay, let's just quickly do this last quest. So we're gonna make a cake. Because this is what we were kind of going up for, so it requires a lot of this pristine matter. So the blaze, for some reason, only required 4, but it required 8 of the others, which I managed to do. I freaked out for half a second, being like, wait, did I do that? Okay, so it required that, required a cake, and again, I got the cake from one of the loot crates, so that's why that's just kind of existing. And then I need lithium, but I believe we were getting a lot of lithium already from the mineral salt. So I just need 4 stacks of that. Where did I put it is the question. Up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So I believe we could just do this. 1, 2, 4. Cake. Yay! And cake. And that'll give us an overworld cake. Wait, we can go to the overworld? Eat the cake and enter the inn. So that's our next thing. Got an overworld cake? Huh. Are you saying I could have made this at any time? Am I dumb? Place the cake down and fill it with oak saplings, then right-click on the cake and you'll be teleported to the overworld. The cake has infinite uses as long as it's fueled. Okay. Does the end cake work the same? Fill it with Eye of Ender, then right-click on the cake and you'll be teleported. The cake is infinite as long as it's fueled. Okay. I didn't know I can just go to the overworld whenever I wanted. I've been trying to make my own here. Okay, we're at the end of this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. In between episodes, I'm going to keep an eye on this power usage, but I'm going to try to maybe get some more storage cells, or just kind of use the ones that I have. Because we are, after going to the end, that's the end of Chapter 4, and then Chapter 5 is going to start some stuff with the nuclear stuff. So... and then we can't forget these side quests, but not right now. So yeah, that'll be that. So I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on our storage, but right now everything seems pretty good when it comes to our power. We got a pristine, so I'll let that run as well. And yeah, I think that's it. Next episode, we're probably going to go to the end and maybe fight a dragon and be very freaked out about it. So I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!